She thinks she's special in that thrift store jacket, one girl whispered loud enough for the whole gymnasium to hear. Another chuckled, not even pretending to be discreet. Looks like something out of a war museum, a boy muttered, as eyes rolled and laughter flickered like wildfire. In the middle of it all stood 16-year-old Emily, gripping her late grandfather's military jacket like armor. It was too big on her small frame, the sleeves swallowed her wrists, and the olive green had long since faded. But it was his. And today, Veterans Day, she wore it to honor him. She hadn't expected applause, but she didn't expect this. Snickers bounced off the polished gym walls as students whispered and pointed. Some took photos. A few mockingly saluted her as she walked past. Emily kept her chin up, her expression unreadable. But her eyes, those gave her away. She blinked back the sting and kept walking toward the stage, where the Veterans Day assembly was just beginning. Principal Meyer tapped the mic, her voice echoing. Today, we welcome a distinguished guest, a Major General in the U.S. Army, here to recognize the importance of military service and sacrifice. The crowd barely reacted. A few half-hearted claps, most just stared at their phones. Then the gym doors opened. In walked a tall, commanding woman in full Army dress uniform. Her presence alone silenced the entire room. You didn't need to know ranks to know she was someone. Her posture was flawless, her medals glistened, and her eyes scanned the gym slowly, assessing everything. She stopped mid-step when she saw Emily. Her eyes dropped to the jacket, then to the patch, faded, barely legible, on Emily's arm. Her mouth parted slightly, and without another word, the Major General turned and walked straight toward her. Emily froze. Was she in trouble? Whispers rippled again. The general stopped directly in front of her, then did something no one expected. She saluted. The room gasped. Emily blinked, unsure what to do. She tried to salute back, awkwardly, but before she could finish, the general spoke, voice crisp, unwavering. That jacket, she said, loud enough for the entire gym to hear, once belonged to Sergeant Harold W. Bennett. Silver Star, Bronze Star, 2 Purple Hearts, Battle of Hue, Korea, and the man who carried me out of a burning convoy in Iraq when I was a young lieutenant. Silence. Is he your grandfather? Emily nodded slowly. Yes, Mom. The general's eyes softened. He saved lives, including mine. Students shifted uncomfortably, phones lowered. Someone in the crowd whispered, "Wait, she's serious." The general turned to the entire gym. You mock what you don't understand. That jacket may look old to you, but it's lined with more courage than most people will ever carry. She turned back to Emily. You wear it proudly. You remind us what legacy really means. Suddenly, a boy in the back stood up and clapped. Then a girl, then another. Within seconds, the gym erupted into applause. Real applause, not forced, not polite, just respect. Emily stood taller. She didn't smile. She didn't need to. Her grandfather never liked the spotlight. And she was his mirror. The general stepped up to the mic again. Let this moment remind us, respect isn't about shiny medals or viral videos. It's about honoring those who paved the way so we could sit here, free to laugh, or to judge. But don't forget, sometimes the quietest person in the room is carrying the loudest story. As the assembly ended, dozens of students came up to Emily. No more jokes, no more giggles, just quiet nods. A few apologized. One girl even asked, "Can you tell me more about him?" Emily looked down at the patch. The stitching was almost gone. But the spirit of the man who wore it, and the strength it represented, was fully alive. Because that day, in a crowded gym filled with kids and noise and doubt, a faded jacket didn't just command silence. It reminded everyone what honor looks like. Sometimes the most powerful salute comes not from rank, but from reverence. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment where are you watching from. If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and drop a karma in the comments below.